Hi, Anne. Thank you for your essays. Now let's have a look at the essay about green energy and then at the letter about the barking dog. Okay, so these days many people have debated whether the popularity of renewable energy such as wind energy, tidal energy, and solar energy can efficiently reduce the cost of power production and protect the environment, or it could cause severe issues in fulfilling energy demand. Okay, I believe that renewable energy can be beneficial to our society, and this essay will discuss both opinions with examples from the UK wind farm industry and the Gulf of Mexico to demonstrate and support the argument. Okay, good. I really like your introduction in terms of presenting the problem and introducing your stance. This is great. But you have an overuse of the word energy. Look at this. Popularity of renewable energy, such as wind energy, tidal, I would say such as renewable sources. Okay, renewable energy sources such as wind, tidal, and solar energy. Let's say it like this, but not energy three times. Or you could say whether the popularity of renewable energy resources such as wind, tides, and sun can efficiently reduce the cost of power production and protect the environment. Or it could cause blah, 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 blah. Okay, I believe that renewable energy, again, you have the same renewable. How about another word? Let's say sustainable. Sustainable energy can be beneficial to our society. This is why this essay will discuss both opinions. Which both? Okay, no. I myself believe that sustainable energy can be beneficial to our society. Yet this essay will discuss both opinions using examples. It won't discuss both opinions with examples. You're not discussing with examples. Using examples from the UK wind farm industry and the what from Gulf of Mexico to demonstrate and support the arguments. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that with recent technical knowledge, I would say advancement, renewable energy cannot be a major source of global energy. Look at this. Again, we have an overuse of the word energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to say energy in other ways. Okay? You can say you're producing electricity, producing power, but try to rephrase this. I'm not going to rephrase all of this for you, but think of a variety of ways to say the same thing. Otherwise, your score for vocabulary will not be as high as you would want it to be. And you do have great arguments and great topical vocabulary other than this. Okay. Cannot be a major source of global power, let's say. This is largely because current production of green electricity is not economical, and the governments are investing in renewable energy projects for the sake of protecting the environment. What do you mean by not being economical? Do you think they're not getting, do you mean profitable? You mean they invest too much money and they don't get enough back? Because then the word shouldn't be economical, it should be profitable. The UK government, for instance, invested billions of dollars. Are you sure you don't want to say pounds? Because I can see the word UK. In the wind farm industry, but power generated from these wind farms could only cover, right? I would suggest you use could because you refer to something which already happened in the past. 2% of the country's energy demand. Okay, so yes, this would be not economic but profitable. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that depending on green energy alone would bring detrimentals, could bring. It doesn't mean it will only be negative. No, but there is a great possibility. Detrimental impacts, beautiful. And I wouldn't say I would simply say society. On the other hand, the benefits of green energy should not be overstated. The benefits should not be understated, probably. You mean that, oh, don't get too excited about the benefits. Understated, perhaps. The central reason behind this is twofold. And here you need a semicolon, not a comma. Firstly, since renewable energy generated from natural sources, the cost of materials, because you have sources right here, can possibly be eliminated. I'm not convinced. I don't understand what you mean. Perhaps you could explain. Example. Secondly, the trend of green energy can be a solution to current environmental issues, like resource depletion, air pollution, and global warming, caused by coal, oil, and nuclear power plants. For example, BP oil spills in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so you mean, and the environmental disaster in the Gulf of Mexico. Because this is what you mean, which had a massive impact on our ecosystem, could have been avoided. You refer to something that already happened, not something in the future. If there had been, or no, if alternative sources of power had been used widely, something like that, because this already happened and it could have been avoided, but it wasn't avoided. That's the thing. You cannot change something that already happened. Thus, the rise of renewable energy industry could be could be a crucial step to minimizing environmental issues. Yes, beautiful. I love this paragraph, but you really need to support the first part with examples. In conclusion, even though renewable energy might not currently be economical or profitable, again, it can be an efficient alternative source of energy with further research and development. Therefore, it could be suggested that governments highly suggest hugely invest. I wouldn't use the word hugely. I would use something. No, I would use something calmer here. Something invest a significant amount of funds in researching renewable energy production to solve energy issues and renewable power production, something like that, because again, the overuse of the word energy. Anyway, Anne, you have a great essay. Just make sure that you take care of the aspects that I mentioned. Other than that, you have great arguments, great complexity of thought. This is great task achievement. Very nice structure, crystal clear ideas, but make sure you support your arguments with examples when necessary, and pay attention to grammar and vocabulary. Now let's have a look at your letter. Dear Mr. Smith, I hope you find this letter well. No, I hope this letter finds you well. I hope this letter finds you well, and this is a pattern. I'm contacting you for the disturbing noise from your small dog, which is barking all day and night. I'm contacting you regarding the disturbing noise coming from your small dog, which is barking all day and night. Since the barking noise could be heard from my place, I cannot have a peaceful and quiet environment. Perhaps you could change it. My environment is far from being peaceful and quiet, if you want to use environment and the adjectives you have. Additionally, I have long hours of working. I work long hours. This is why proper rest is essential to relieving my work stress. However, this annoying sound really disturbs my rest hours and ruins my daily schedule. Therefore, I would kindly ask you, you had the you, to stop your dog from making noise. I would kindly ask you to do something about your dog making noise or squealing or whining. I am at home from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. and if you could make your dog keep quiet and if you can do something about or if you could help your dog keep quiet during that period, I would be extremely grateful. One suggestion um, could be to use a dog mouth guard, which are widely available in the market. So putting one of them or using one of them may stop your dog from barking. Well, this is a bit harsh, but well, whatever you consider necessary. I appreciate your time and attention to this matter. Yours sincerely, name. Okay, yes. Yes, you can see I haven't written everything, but you have my comments in verbal form. This is great style. Just you do have um, some issues regarding sentence structure and vocabulary use. Other than that, I can see that you are very respectful, very clear, very coherent. Just make sure your vocabulary and sentence structure always sound natural. And this is why I made all of these verbal corrections. Other than that, great logic, great style, great task achievement, absolutely everything covered. Awesome job. Jan, I think you're doing an absolutely beautiful job practicing writing both task 1 and task 2. I am sure that you will be able to improve in no time. Just mind my corrections and rewrite and observe what you have in the output. All the best of luck, and I hope my feedback helps and you're going to achieve your desired IELTS score.